Weinstein Company to file for bankruptcy. The Weinstein Company is set to file for bankruptcy. According to a letter obtained, the company's board of representatives announced the news Sunday night after a deal to sell the company fell through. The letter was addressed to potential buyers Maria Contreras-Sweet and Ron Burkle. According to the two, were part of a group of investors that had offered to purchase the Weinstein Company for about $275 million and assumed $225 million in debt. However, the letter refers to their plans to buy the company as illusory. While we deeply regret that your actions have led to this unfortunate outcome for our employees, our creditors and any victims, we will now pursue the board's only viable option to maximize the company's remaining value, an orderly bankruptcy process, the board stated in the letter. The letter comes 2 weeks after New York Attorney General Eric T. Schneiderman against the company and its founders Harvey Weinstein and Bob Weinstein for violations of New York civil rights, human rights and business laws. In a statement to E! News, Ben Brafman, attorney for Harvey Weinstein, said many of the allegations against Harvey Weinstein are without merit. According to the letter obtained Variety, the board claims the organization worked tirelessly to finalize an agreement to present to the Attorney General for approval and that it acceded to virtually every demand the investors imposed. However, it also states that Contreras-Sweet and Burkle did not keep their promises, including provisions for gold standard human resource policies, as well as necessary interim funding. In addition, the letter claimed the investors imposed new conditions that would make the closing take longer than expected. We believed in this company and in the goals set forth the Attorney General. Based on the events of the past week, however, we must conclude that your plan to buy the company was illusory and would only leave this company hobbling toward its demise to the detriment of all constituents, the letter read. The board will not let this happen. Despite your previous statements, it is simply impossible to avoid the conclusion that you have no intention to sign the agreement, much less close one, and no desire to save valuable assets and jobs. This is regrettable, but not in our power to change. Harvey Weinstein faces several A rep for the producer previously told E! News that any allegations of non-consensual sex are unequivocally. Harvey was terminated from the organization in October. FOMO no more. Sign up now. Entered incorrectly. Please try again by subscribing to our newsletter. You agree to the end. Success. Thank you for subscribing. We're sorry. An error has occurred. US California UK AU de FRUSE. Is everywhere this content is available customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our US edition? Is everywhere this content is available customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our Canadian edition? Is everywhere this content is available customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our UK edition? Is everywhere this content is available customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our Australian edition? Ist überall dieser Inhalt ist für internationale Besitzer verfügbar. Möchtest du ihn in der deutschen Version anschauen? Is everywhere this content is available customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our German edition? Est Partout Version adaptée de contenu est disponible pour notre public international. Sahades vous voir que dans notre édition française. Is everywhere this content is available customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our French edition? Yes. No, thanks. Yes. No, thanks. Yes. No, thanks. Yes. No, thanks. Jaw 9, Danke. Yes. No, thanks. Oui. Non, merci. Yes. No, thanks. Yes. No, thanks. Yes. No, thanks. C. No, gracious. Yes. No, thanks. Translate to English, translate to English, translate to English, translate to English, translate to English. This content is available customized for our international audience. Switch to US edition. This content is available customized for our international audience. Switch to Canadian edition. This content is available customized for our international audience. Switch to UK edition. This content is available customized for our international audience. Switch to Australian edition. Möchtest du zur deutschen Version wechseln? Do you want to go to the German edition? Sahadas Vaus render sur l'edition francaise. Do you want to go to the French edition? This content is available customized for our international audience. Switch to US edition. Hemos especializado nuestro sitio para tu region. ¿Quieres servir? Online Latino? We have specialized our website for your region. Would you like to switch to our Latino edition? Yes. 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 Ja yes. Oui. Yes. 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 Sí. Yes.